Okay, so you go and differentiate this. You're gonna say f prime of x equals to, then you find the derivative of this 2x minus 6. Remember, when you differentiate this, you're gonna get 2. Do you guys agree? Sure, thank you. Is there anyone who's got a question before you move to the next slide? Is there anyone who's got a question before you move to the next slide? Yes, no? Okay. So we're gonna go back to our formula sheet and say we're gonna go and plug this. Remember, we've got g, then f of x, or they normally write f. Let's just write f for space, f prime, okay, then minus f multiplied by g prime of x, and then all divided by g squared. Okay, so here we're gonna go and substitute our values, the values that we got, guys. Our g, we got 5 minus 3x squared, then into your f prime of x, we got 2, then minus your f of x, what did you get? You've got 2x minus 6, okay, and then multiply by your g prime of x, you got minus 6x. Okay, I won't write the division. Let me try to write it. It's bad. I'll try and write it, guys. Okay, that's much better. Okay, go and write your g of x. Your g of x, what is it? It's 5 minus 3x squared, all squared, guys, all squared. Okay, let's try, guys, and simplify this further. You just remove the brackets there. You'll get 10 minus 2 times 3, you get 6x squared, minus, let's just say, into, then you just multiply by this 6, you'll get minus 12x squared. I just do this, just say this multiply by this, and then this multiply by this. That's what I'm doing. I'm just removing the brackets, guys, and then you'll say minus this 6 times 6, then 6 times 6, you'll get positive 36x. Okay, all divided by 5 minus 3 squared. Okay, you square everything there, then here you're gonna get, you just remove the brackets, guys. I'll just take this one here, I'll just take this part, as you can see, guys. Oh, sorry, I forgot squared here. Sorry, I forgot to put 12x squared. When I multiply this 2, I'll get 12x squared. Sorry. So I just remove the brackets here. I'll just take this and write it down here. I'll just write it down on the side here because of space. I just take this whole thing and remove the brackets. Then I'll just say equals to positive 12x squared minus 36x. Okay. So now I'll go and say, put it back on the formula. I'll say 2 minus 10 minus 6x squared plus 12x squared minus 36. Okay, and then on the top part, guys, I'm just trying to find this top part only. Okay, I'll put it back on the formula. I'm just trying to solve this top part because that's the only one that you need to simplify, guys. Does that make sense? Hello, guys, are we still? Oh, okay, thank you. Please answer using your mic, because if you text, I won't be able to see it because I'm doing the presentation on the PowerPoint. If I was doing it on the Google Meet, if I was using their bot, then I was gonna be able to see you guys. But then now I can't see anything. I only see the PowerPoint thing displaying. So you're gonna go and group the like terms, guys. Okay, go and group the like terms. You've got 10, then you've got 36, then you've got, okay, let me use a different color. Okay, and then you've got this one and this one. See, the like terms. So remember, if you've got like terms, you just add or subtract the like terms. Okay, yes. Oh, sorry, thanks. So it means they are no longer the like terms. Okay, thanks, bro. Guys, you see the mistakes that you can make. It's easy to make mistake with this maths. Okay, so now it means you're gonna only solve this part only. So you're gonna go and say 12 minus 6. You're gonna get plus 6x squared minus 36x. So guys, as you can see this, as you can see guys, look at this. This is your quadratic formula. So basically what I mean by that, you can find what do you call it, your factors. So you can find your factors there. So if you look at this guys, you can say write it nicely. Let's write it nicely. I think we should write it on the next page. Please remember that we are still solving the top part. This one I'll just put it on hold because there's nothing to do there. So I'll just solve the top part first, and then I'll substitute it on the formula, original formula. Is that clear? Anyone who doesn't understand before I move to the next slide? Anyone who doesn't understand? You mean this one? Yeah, please don't write this one. Let me just erase it. We don't use this one. It was just the example. Do you need it? Let, okay. Yeah, so it's almost similar. I just changed this value here. I think this is the only value that is changed. Yeah, sharp, not a problem. Okay, let's move. And then we have got okay, let's just write it. It's 10 plus 6x. Okay guys, I'll just write it nicely. Remember, you have to write it in a quadratic form. So write it nicely. When you write this nicely, you'll get minus 30. Okay, sorry, not minus. You'll get positive 6x squared. I'm just writing it nicely in a quadratic form, plus 10. So as you can see guys, 10 here, it's 10 here. Okay, as you can see guys, this we have to divide by 6 everywhere. We have to divide by 6 everywhere. So you're gonna divide everything by 6, and then you'll be left with x squared minus 36. When you divide 36 by 6, you'll get 6x, and then okay, and then you're gonna divide 10 by 6. When you divide 10 by 6, you'll get 5. You get 5 over 3. The reason why this guys it's not sharp, it's because of I just made up my values. That's the reason why it's not sharp. But yours, basically, I think yours will cancel somewhere. I think yours will cancel because you need to find the factors. I think yours will cancel. Let me just see. Yours will cancel, definitely sure. Yours will cancel for sure. Okay, I think yours will cancel somewhere somehow. Yours will cancel. Yes, but otherwise I was just giving you guys a clue on this thing. So yours basically, so this is the value that you got for your top part. Let's just write top. Okay, so you just go and say substitute those values back to the formula. You'll just say x 6 plus 5 over 3 all divided by, okay, you just write your g of x there, which is 5 minus 3 x squared all squared. But for yours, basically you'll get something that is common. You'll get factors that will cancel with this one. I think you'll get something like that. But then there's the way of simplifying it. If let's say these factors were, if let's say these factors, when you factorize them, you're gonna get 5 minus 3 x squared, and then on this side maybe you get x plus. I'm just doing an example, guys. It's not from here. Because of time, I'm just trying to make it quicker so that you can finish the whole thing. Just guiding you. If let's say it was like this, remember this, you can just expand it. You can just expand it like this: 5 minus 3 x squared. So this and this will cancel. I'm just showing you a way of solving it. Then your answer will be this one divided by this one. Is that clear, guys? Yes, I'm just guiding you what to do. If your values, if your top part can be factorized, then factorize it to this form. It will be something like this, if I'm not mistaken. Then something will cancel. If it doesn't cancel, then you leave it as it is. If it doesn't cancel, leave it as this form, in this form. Then this is your answer. If it doesn't, there's nothing to do, then this is your answer. Clear? Is it clear enough, guys? Is it clear? Sharp, not a problem. I know yours, it's okay, let's go to this. Yours, it's 8 here. For this, instead of 6 here, they just put 8. So if you put 8 there, probably for sure you'll get something. You'll get 8 here. Yeah, for sure you'll get factors, guys. If you need assistance with that one, then you'll just let me know. You'll just post the question to me, then I'll guide you. I'll just check it, and then if there's any mistake, then I'll correct you. That's all I can do for you guys. I'll just correct you. You can't say do it for me. No, I won't do that. You just say I'm stuck here, please help, then I'll assist you to get the answer. Clear enough? Because I want you guys to understand this thing. I don't want just to give it to you. No, I want you guys to understand. But the guide that I'm giving you guys, I think it's more than enough, isn't it? Hello? Okay, sharp. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry? Sharp. Ask. Mm. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's fine like that. You can say 2x squared, and then take 2 here. You just write 3 minus, and then you'll say how many times does what do you call it, how many times does this go? You'll say 18. Yeah, it goes 18, then x plus 5 here. It's fine like this. It's fine. And then this two will disappear because you'll divide it by there's 0 here. Remember, this is equated to 0. So this 2, when you divide 0 by 2, then you'll get 0. So you just throw that 2 away, then you'll get the same answer. Okay, sharp. So yes, which 6? Oh, you mean here? Okay, wait. Like here, because of 6, I'm trying. No, it doesn't affect anything. Can I show you? Okay, let's say let's just write something. You see that for that equation that he gave me is the same. Let me just write it down, and then you'll solve it with a quadratic equation. If you've got, let's say it was 6x squared, you'll just solve it, minus 36x plus 10. It doesn't affect the equation because you're just taking the common factor. Okay, you'll get x squared minus 6x plus 5 Was it 5? Was it 5 over what was it? 5 over 3. Okay, 5 over 3. If you go his formula, he said you must use this. What did we get here? It was 3x squared minus 36. I think you'll get the same answer. 8x plus 5 here. Then you just go and use quadratic equation, and then you just go and say x is equals to minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Then just plug those values. What is your b? Your b is this one. Then you just say minus into minus 80, okay, plus or minus root of b. Your b squared is minus 80 squared minus 4. Your a is 3. And then your c is 5. Then all divided by 2a, which is 3. Okay, then you punch this on the calculator. For sure, even this is for this part. Okay, let me just do this. This was for this one. Then for the next one, let's just say number 1, then number 2. This is number 1, this is number 2. Even if you go, let's just find the values there, because this thing I was just doing it for to guide you guys. I didn't solve it further, didn't get to that part because they didn't require what do you call it, they didn't require these factors, so I was just doing it to guide you guys. So but then if you get an error, if it says error, then you know that this is a complex number. This is a complex number if it gives you an error. So I got 5.71 for x1. Then for x2, you just go back to your thing. Okay, wait. You just go back to your formula and then just change that minus with the positive. Then just say positive. Okay, minus. Okay. Then the second one I got 0.292. Okay. Then let's solve the other one using the other values. Then we'll say minus into minus 6 plus or minus root of your b, which is minus 6 squared minus 4 into a. What is your a? Your a is 1. And then your c is 5 over 3. Then all divided by 2a, where a is 1. If you punch this on the calculator, I think it should give you the same answer. Root 6 squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 5 over 3. And then just say 2. Yeah, you get the same answer. Did you see that? Sharp, you get the same answer. If you punch it on the calculator, you'll get the same answer. You get this. Doesn't matter. Are we still together, guys? Are we still together? Okay, thank you. If you've got any question, guys, regarding this assignment, if you're struggling with this question, just let me know. I'll help you where I can assist.